What's good? This be your girl Divine Karma coming in with today's Oracle message. How are you? Get my mic straightened out. I send you peace, light, love, and harmony as I always do about this time. Why? Because Divine Karma loves you, baby. How y'all doing? Today's Oracle message. Oh, it's been a day. Let me tell you something. You, Spirit, speak to me, through me, and for me. You can't make somebody love you the way that you want to be loved. It should be automatic. If you have to tell somebody how to love you, how to treat you, how to respect you, if you have to tell them how to do that, there's an issue, right? Love is a natural flowing energy. It don't have to be forced. It don't have to be coerced. It don't have to be, bargained with. It don't have to be any of that. Love should never be a task. Now, I'm not saying relationships don't require work. Relationships, friendships, things, they require work. They absolutely do. But true, genuine love should not feel like a full-time job. True, genuine love should never feel like a task, like something you have to do, right? I've been in those situations before where, in a relationship and the other person, didn't know how to love me, right? You can't tell somebody how to love you. When people don't know how to love you, how to treat you, how to respect you, when they don't know how to love you, right? It's painful, but it's not, it's something from within them that they have an issue with, right? That love does not flow naturally. That love does not just, uh, you know, reciprocate on its own when dealing with another individual. There's something inside of them that is broken, right? You can't make it happen. And a lot of times we get into friendships and relationships and it's lopsided. There's no reciprocity. And you get the conversation is, I'm working on trying to love you right. I'm working on trying to treat you right. Respect and loyalty and honor and having morals, you know, is they are also the cousins, first cousins of love, right? It should flow. If I have to every day try to figure out how to love you, like, should I say this? We get in relationships and we have to learn each other. We do. We have to learn each other. We have to learn each other's likes and dislikes, and relationships and friendships and building longevity with someone. It does take work. Relationships do take work. I'm not saying that because they do, but I'm talking about the energy of love, the vibration and frequency of love, right? It's not, I do tarot. It's not an Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is like putting the work in, trying to master the craft and work. It should flow. Just like the love for yourself. It should flow, right? And that's not always the case when we get into relationships and friendships. And when people don't know how to love you, right? And they keep saying things like, I'm trying to love you, right? I'm trying to, I'm trying to do this and that and the third, right? When that conversation feels like it's something, a task that they're having to do every day, like brush their teeth. Like, I have to get up and brush my teeth, right? I have to get up and take a shower, right? Oh, in between all that, I have to get up and try to know how to love divine karma, right? No, that's not how this works. That's that should be a natural flow, even in simple friendships, right? And we get in friendships and we find ourselves giving and giving and giving, and we are not getting anything in return. It's something within that person, and 9 times out of 10, that someone didn't love them right. I forgot to send you peace, light, love, and harmony as I always do about this time. Why? Because divine karma loves you, baby. But it's something within them At some point in their life they did not get the love that they probably deserved, that they wanted, or something along those lines. So they don't how to that natural flow of love is just, it's stagnant. It's like an electric wave, and it's just not flowing. It's like static in between. Like the two neurons are not connecting, right? They just kind of bumping and hitting each other. And what are you doing? I'm trying. Love should never be like that, right? Not true love, not real love. It's a flow, you know, and getting to know somebody, and when you get in new relationships, or friendships or whatever have you, can be very challenging, right? Because you find some things that you really ain't too keen about that person, and vice versa. They see they find the same thing about you, but that reciprocity, that natural love that comes from within, that comes from the heart. It has to start at home first, because when you naturally, love yourself, when you can look in the mirror every day and tell yourself, "Damn it, Divine, your eyebrows are thin, your hair is thin in the top from your from your last divorce, right? You always got your hair up because you tried to hide how thin it is at the top. Doggone it, Divine. Sometimes your nose is dry." But when you can look in that mirror and see all these things and say, "But you know what? The Creator only made one of me, so that makes me a very, very, very special person," right? That's that. It's natural. It's a natural flow. And when you feel that way about yourself, right, you are able to naturally love somebody else in a relationship or friendship or whatever ship you in, right? It's just natural because you already have it for yourself. And it seems you would think that everybody has that, and they do not. I'm telling you, they do not. And when you get into dealings with people like this, and it's like an everyday task, it's going back and forth. "Oh, I didn't know you like this. Oh, well, I was trying to, I didn't know you felt." It's so much. And like I said, relationships do take work. I'm not talking about, working on relationships and getting to know each other. I'm talking about the natural flow and reciprocity of love from one individual to another, that is just automatically there from the heart, right? You hear me talk about the heart chakra all the time because it's so important. And if you think about all your chakras, right? You got your throat, you got your third eye, and you got your crown, right? Then below, 2 inches above your navel, you got the solar plexus. 2 inches below your navel, you got the sacral. And then at the bottom of your spine, you have the root, right? In between these three and the bottom three, what is the bridge? It's the heart. It's the heart chakra. And when I read Joe Dispenza's Becoming Superhuman, if you, it's really, really good book. Joe Dispenza, Becoming Superhuman, or Becoming Supernatural, I think it is. He talked about how the heart is the only organ that does not have to get permission from the brain to function and to continue to function. The heart is amazing, right? That's all there is love. That's all there is love. So understand, overstand, and understand. When you in relationships and friendships, and it seems like who you dealing with has turned trying to love you and treat you right, and man, let that natural flow of love, cause it's like it's turned into a full-time job and a task for them, and something they have to just manually put in manual labor in every day, right? There's something going within that won't allow them to naturally feel that way, you know, that won't allow that love to flow. And sometimes maybe, they not as interested in yet in you as you thought that they were. Maybe, it could be, but either way, you have to realize that it's not healthy to be in a relationship or friendship that's not reciprocal and doesn't have that natural flow. This is your girl Divine Karma. Y'all know the drill. I love you, and I love it when you love me back. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.